Around a year ago today, I decided that I was gonna eat and rate wings every day. I basically just went on my phone, went on the Yelp app, and looked up the word wings. This was one of the top rated places that was around me. I called an order, and then I drove 5 minutes down the road to meet up with my brother at his apartment. Pulled up with a piece of paper, a lavalier mic, and a little tripod. And my brother and his wife were like, "What are you doing?" I was just like, "I think I'm just gonna like eat wings every day and rate them." They were just like,
Every day you're gonna eat wings?
every day for the next 45 days.
Why?
So I can hit all the wing spots in DC. Fast forward 365 days, I haven't really talked about my creator journey at all, so I wanted to sit down and just talk about it with you over dinner. First Down Sports Bar and Grill in Arlington. We got a steak wrap, some nachos, and we got the wings. Just like how I remembered, they wrapped it in this plastic wrap. That's exactly how I said it the first video. Plastic wrap? I don't know why they do this. You know, this is what makes it not crispy. I started this series mainly because I love wings and I love making videos. In grade school, I posted guitar covers on YouTube. In college, I was making rush videos for my fraternity. And then in law school, I experimented with a bunch of different types of videos. I made videos talking about basketball, I made a bunch of funny videos with my friend, and I also made some food videos. Not that spicy, also not crispy. But once I started practicing as an attorney, I kind of like stopped putting my face on the internet because I was scared that people wouldn't take me very seriously. I would still post some stuff. My brother and I ran a faceless finance channel at one point. And that was the first time I ever experienced any type of virality from the videos that we made. My first viral video was explaining a short in 60 seconds using SpongeBob characters. This was during that whole GameStop craze. After we posted that video, the video got like 1 million views and we gained 10,000 followers in just one night. We were like, holy crap, we're famous, we're famous. We have to keep on cranking out these videos. But videos took like 4 to 5 hours to script and then 1 to 2 hours to film. And this was before ChatGPT, so we couldn't really like streamline the process. Eventually, we just got so busy with our careers that we just kind of dropped it. I was latered on over to a big law firm. Nick had like a ton of actuary exams to study for. So for the next 2 years, I just billed as many hours as I could. And then I thought I gave up making videos forever. But then in May of last year, I turned 30, and then 2 months after my 30th birthday, my grandmother passed away. And I honestly didn't really handle it very well. I feel like I was at a pretty low point. I was doing a ton of reflection. I decided that I wanted to go back to doing the things that made me happy. And what made me happy was spending time with friends and family and making videos. Steak wrap is kind of tough. So to free up time, I went back to my old law firm. It required me to take a pay cut, but had a much better work-life balance. And I really enjoyed spending time with the people there. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start making some videos. And I was like, all right, I could do like a real estate channel. I could do a channel about law. Then I was like, that's just not fun though. This tastes like Taco Bell low-key. Then I started thinking about what type of content I actually like to consume. I watched a ton of Dave Portnoy. I watched a lot of Keith Lee. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll start doing like food reviews. So I didn't just want to be like any other reviewer. I wanted to be an expert in the food that I chose. So that would require a ton of repetition. Kind of like an attorney that's billing 2,000 hours a year. You become an expert over time. You just got to keep on doing it. I ended up choosing wings because 1, I love wings. 2, it met my macros. I need the protein every day. There aren't too many carbs in here, so I wouldn't gain too much weight. And 3, wings are available at like a ton of different kinds of restaurants. Like I can go to a pizza spot, I can go to a Korean restaurant, I can go to an Indian restaurant, Persian place, fast food places. Wings are just on the menu everywhere. It was basically the perfect food that wouldn't inconvenience my life too much. So when I started this series, it was so much fun out of the gate. Even though I wasn't getting a lot of views in the beginning, I just kept on improving on every single video. On day 15, I had my first like somewhat successful video. It collected around 20,000 views. And then things just started ramping up from there. The very next day, Peak stitched one of my videos. He was basically making fun of me for eating hairy wings. But regardless, he gave me so much exposure. And I really appreciate him for that. And now we're out here doing collabs together. It's wild how like everything just kind of panned out. By day 21, I had my first 100,000 view video. And that was when I started doing the Mr. Beast hands. Remember when I used to do like day 21 of eating rainy wings? Day 36 of eating, day 37 of eating, day 38. I feel like I was annoying everyone on their feed. And then by day 47, I entered the TikTok creativity program beta. Day 136, I hit 100,000 followers and celebrated that with my family. My brother got me a cake. And then by day 192, I entered the YouTube partnership program. Since then, I've just been like travel and eat food, and I met so many cool people along the way. However, I'd say the journey hasn't been smooth sailing the whole time. I mean, there was a point where I was running 2 channels, the wing channel, I had the grocery store channel, and I was also practicing at my law firm. Balancing both the content creation and practicing law was definitely taking a toll on me. I was basically getting like 5 hours of sleep every night. There was a point where I just couldn't do it anymore, and then I had to have a tough conversation with my parents. I basically told them, like, look, I'm thinking about quitting my job and going all in on content. At first, they rejected the idea. They're like, you're a practicing attorney, how are you gonna throw all that away? And then as things started to unfold, they opened up to the idea. I ended up quitting my job in April. I'd say resigning was not easy though. I mean, like the work was sophisticated. The people I worked with were great. It would have been a lot easier if I hated them. I was just like, yeah, I'm leaving. But I just felt like there wasn't enough time in the day to handle both things. So when I told them, I thought they'd be really pissed, but they were actually very supportive. They were just like, you know, that's actually awesome. I've just realized how blessed I am to have so many supportive people around me my whole life. Like, a lot of times you hear the story of like a content creator, and it always goes like this. People would just watch my videos and then they'd scroll. Now everyone thinks it's cool because now it's working. My experience wasn't like that at all. I remember day 2, we were driving to OBX, and I was like, I'm trying to like eat wings every day and rate them. And they were like, all right, bet, where are we going? They were about it. My parents, I mean, it took them some time, but they were supportive too. But above all, I can't believe how much love you all have sent me during this whole series. I mean, this is by far the most fulfilling experience I've ever had. It started off as a food review series, and it quickly became an outlet for me to just document my life. I've connected with so many of you to a point where I feel like I actually know y'all. Like in one video, I said I was allergic to pollen, and then you guys all flooded the comments and flooded my DMs and told me the best ways to combat my pollen allergies. When I posted the day 200 video about my cholesterol, a lot of you guys were like, dude, we're so happy that you're healthy. You honestly don't need to eat these wings every day, bro. Just stay healthy. Just do it a few days a week. When Tammy broke her arm, people were checking in on her like every week, like, how's Tammy's arm doing? This is what you can do to improve your elbow. It just truly feels like you all care. It feels like you guys care about me, my family, my friends. I know it sounds corny, but you all built this channel. Almost every single video on this channel was fueled from a comment that I received, whether it be on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Like, we're keeping track of that stuff, and we're trying the foods that you guys are recommending. And I'd never run out of content because you guys keep on sending me the ideas. Every single video, I'm getting like 50, 60 recommendations. That's why from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for building out this channel with me. Y'all are the reason why the series keeps on going, and you're the reason why I'm living my dream right now. I'm gonna keep on doing the wing reviews so long as you guys keep giving me recommendations. Whether or not it's gonna be consecutive, I can't promise that. Mainly because I need to make more time to try out the other cool places that you all are recommending. So once again, thank you so much. Happy day 365, and let's continue to make great content together. 10 flat on the wingman journey, 6-8 on the wings.